and Junior Firpo. Those three have different records against Arsenal when they've met in the Premier League. Solis, who joined Arsenal just under a fortnight ago, best part of €35 million from Club Brugge, had a fantastic season for them last season. Arsenal in their change strip this evening. This is their third kit of the campaign. Betis in their familiar green and white stripes. We have a countdown on the big screen that all the fans can join in. We're underway. Arsenal in the yellow, attacking the goal away to our left-hand side. This their third pre-season friendly. They beat MK Dons behind closed doors comfortably, and then at the weekend that 4-1 win in Spain against Girona. For Betis, this is game number 6 for them. They've won 4 out of 5, including a very emphatic 4-0 success over Lyon of France. So it'll be interesting to see how up to speed the Spanish side are compared to their English opponents. But one would feel, Damien, that even without some of their big stars, Arsenal will have more than enough to get a victory under their belts this evening.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, rule number one for a lot of established professionals during pre-season is just don't get injured. You're looking to build your minutes, build your base for the marathon season that's ahead. They won't take any risk with players tonight. Lovely ball for Calafiori.
Arsenal on the move already. It's Havertz trying to pick a pass. He's found it, and Jokeres sees it cleared dramatically inside the 6-yard box by Betis. Barely played a minute, and Arsenal could already be 1 to the good.
That's an incredible mess. He finds himself in one-on-one with the keeper. He just seemed to lack a real conviction. We're just watching and making a note of how expansive Arsenal have started. Lewis Skelly is at the base of the midfield, but Calafiori going into that central midfield role as well. I think Capier and Arsenal reverting to almost a 3 at the back, which creates a huge overload. Betis really struggled to live with it. Jeff Preston very disappointed with himself that he didn't chuck that one away. Gilt-edged chance.
Well, Velez did enough initially, and then it's helped on its way by Fran Garcia. Arsenal now with this free kick on their right-hand side. It's square for White, and then pull back again. Toss things to the penalty area. Betis at the moment. Stretched. Arsenal probing. Ranieri's ball in, just too strong for Mascara, who was trying to make a menace of himself in there.
Yeah, it's a dominant start from Arsenal. Betis haven't had the ball yet. Can complete the pass. And they'll get it back again and mount another attack.
Excellent work from Lewis Skelly, and here can Arsenal again. Calafiori. Near side is Solis. Good tackle by Bellerin.
Calafiori is causing absolute mayhem in the middle of the park. They haven't accounted for him because he's drifting in from left back, and he's, like I say, he's an unaccounted player, and the Betis midfield players don't know whether they're coming or going. It's a real bright start to the game, Calafiori.
Gabriel Garcia. Already scored 3 goals in pre-season, Garcia, but he's given that away. Ranieri. Gavin. Strong enough to hold off the challengers, one of which was a bit scruffy, Calafiori. Solis.
Just good energy with Arsenal tonight. You can see it, just the crispness of the passing, working the ball from side to side, retaining possession. Real dominant start from them.
Familiar chant of Arsenal echoes around the Aviva, so used to hearing that echoing around the Emirates. Side is Fran Garcia. Kelmy with him.
feeling there's going to be a big season for Mosquera at centre-back with that injury that Harry referenced to Saliba. There is an opening spot there, and at times last year he proved himself more than able deputy. He was going to get a huge run of games. Nkapie obviously can fill in at left back or left side centre back. Real versatility to that Arsenal back four.
Pablo Fornals, the former West Ham United man, is over this set piece. Number 4 Nathan is good in the air. Mark Barshaw also useful. Aimed by Kepa, who wants to get Arsenal on the move swiftly. He might just have succeeded. So they're speeding away on this near side. There goes the way of the Spanish outfit. Solis has actually played at the Aviva before, scored here on international duty with Greece in a Nations League game back in September 24.
Don't remind us, Martin, we have to watch an awful lot of these Greek players. We seem to get paired with them nearly every international cycle. He's a top player and a real good addition, and I do think he is an upgrade on Trossard. As good as Trossard was last year, this guy's a real good operator. We have seen an awful lot of him.
Louis Skelly, a lot of him of course as a left back in his fledgling Arsenal career, but a few games in midfield towards the back end of last season, including the Champions League final. That's where we're expecting him to operate this evening. It's so fluid, Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the word, man. Really fluid. I'm just watching Calafiori, been fixated on him since the game started. The ease with which he rolls into that midfield role, and Nkapie slides out here to left side of 3 centre-backs. Just almost seems like a real understanding. There will be triggers for it. You see him there again, just going on the back side of the Betis midfield. Very, very hard to deal with when the left back goes in and plays number 10.
There's Nkapie for Ecuador at the World Cup. Gyökeres, who played for Sweden, of course. Calafiori just got caught underneath his feet momentarily. Barsha clears. A chance for Bernal to get it on its way, but Garcia was forced inside. Back to Nathan.
Yeah, Nkapie did brilliant there. You know, when Calafiori goes into that position and it breaks down, they have a real good solid structure behind it. And the back 3 and Louis Skelly, they're the 4 disciplined ones that make sure that they don't get counter-attacked when they're locked on. And Nkapie, as you said, can play at left back and at centre back. He's more than able to go in after the attackers.
First ever meeting between these clubs. Betis haven't actually played many English sides in their history, just Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool and Nottingham Forest last season in the Europa League. 2-2 draw in Spain, that one. There's Pablo Garcia. Decent effort, pushed away by Kepa. Bit of a wobble in that shot too, but just a sign of his ability.
Yeah, it all came from a throw-in over on that right-hand side. It was fired inside to Gyökeres. He was on his heels. I don't think he was expecting it. Betis intercepted it and set themselves on an attack and shifts it onside on that left foot. Kept out a reasonably good side. Fortunate that it does fall to Mosquera. I'd like to see him get that wide, perhaps even out for a corner. First signs of life from Betis.
This is the first corner of the game. Missed by Kepa. Chance to the back post that is hammered home by Riquelme. And Real Betis take the lead. It's awful defending by Arsenal, who scored so many goals themselves last season with set pieces, and they're undone with one here. Arsenal 0, Real Betis 1.
Kepa's fuming. He wants a free kick, and I don't think he's going to get it. I don't think he deserves it. He came into traffic. He lacked conviction. As he comes in there, yeah, I'm sorry, nobody's in his way there. Doesn't even get off the ground. Did you see him? Nah, not for me. Got to be stronger there. Gets nudged off that ball, and it's an absolute calamitous start for Kepa. I didn't feel filled with confidence with that save. They didn't get it wider, and he makes an atrocious error, and Betis find themselves 1-0 up.
Rodrigo Riquelme.
He's got to be stronger there for me, Kepa.
Didn't get much of a look in last season. Kepa obviously behind David Raya, and was 12 games. There was only one Premier League start, which was on the last day of the campaign, when of course everything was done and dusted. Meunier, who has joined the club over the summer months from Leeds United, will threaten him for the deputy spot, and will probably get a run out as this game stretches into the second half.
Fascinating just watching the Arsenal midfield. Well, the back three are keeping it. We've got 2 10s in Havertz and Calafiori, Ranieri and Skelly at the base of it, and then they roll out of it to Calafiori, but we've got 4 in that central area against a Betis 3. You see Havertz there demanding that ball.